This is my last video's app, a working notes API in OCI. I paste the URL and I'm in. Notice what I didn't have to do. Log in. There's no user, no password, no account. Anyone with this link owns every node in here. Today we fixed that with OCI Identity Domains, self-service signup, real login, and per-user data isolation. This is the same serverless notes app as last time, but now every request has to prove who's making it. Let's walk it left to right the way a request actually flows. It starts in the browser. Before you can touch a note, you sign in against an OCI identity domain and get back a signed token. That token rides along on every request from here on. The app itself is just static files in an object storage bucket, no web server. It holds no secrets of its own, it only carries your token to the API. Every call hits the API gateway first, the single front door, and the security checkpoint. It validates the token signature on the spot. No valid token, no entry. Only then does it route the request onward. Each route is its own OCI function, written in Python. It reads your identity straight from the verified token, and only ever touches notes that belong to you. That function code ships as a Docker image pushed to OCIR, Oracle's registry, and pulled automatically whenever the functions run. Finally, the notes land in a managed NoSQL table. Every row is stamped with its owner, so one person's notes are never visible to anyone else. Like the last build, the whole project is one public repo. Clone it and follow along. A quick environment check confirms the tools are in place, the OCI CLI, Terraform, and Docker, and that we're authenticated to Oracle Cloud. Then one command, apply, creates the entire deployment. It builds the Docker image, pushes it to OCIR. Then Terraform provisions the rest, the NoSQL table, the 5 functions, the API gateway with JWT validation, and the object storage site, plus the identity domain that secures it all. When it finishes, a validation script confirms the API rejects any call without a valid token. Auth is enforced, and prints the live login page and API URLs. Let's prove it works, as a total stranger. Here's the app with nobody signed in. No notes, just a sign in button. Sign in gives me a choice, log in or create an account. I've never used this app, so let's make one. This is OCI's own self-registration page. Name, email, a username and password. I create the account myself. No admin, no invite. A couple seconds later, the account exists. Back at the app, I sign in, and it hands me to the Identity Domains hosted login. First time through, it asks what the app can see, just my profile and email. I allow it. And then a pause. That's a cold start, the function waking up from zero. It's the one rough edge, and I'll come back to it. And I'm in. My notes, and only mine, created and listed through the authenticated API. So where did that account go? Here's the identity domain the script built. And there's my brand new user, the one I registered myself, active in the directory. Oracle never provisioned it. I did. Now the data, the same NoSQL table as the last build. But look at the owner column. Every node is stamped with my identity, not the shared global owner from before. That's what makes these nodes mine. And it's enforced on the wire. Every call carries my signed token in the authorization header. Strip it, and the API says no. The app that used to let anyone own every note now gives every node exactly one owner. I got all this working in OCI, but it fought me more than the other clouds did. Start with the screens your users actually see. This login page is branded Oracle Cloud Account Sign In with an identity domain field. Your user is signing into a Notes app, but this looks like signing into Oracle. And the signup page asks them to create an Oracle Cloud account. You can customize all of this, but out of the box it's confusing. That login page also has no create account link. There's a setting that's supposed to add one, but the hosted page ignores it, so I built my own create account button into the app. When a new user does register, they fill out the form, get a success page, and then they're stranded. It doesn't return them to the app, they have to come back and sign in a second time. Then there's the wait. The first request after things go idle hits a cold start, the function booting from zero, and the app just sits on working. It warms up after, but that first hit is rough. When you're done, you can't just tear it down. Terraform won't delete an identity domain, and OCI won't let you until you first deactivate the app inside it, then deactivate the domain itself. It's all scriptable. I wrap the whole dance in a delete domain script. None of this is a deal breaker. OCI does the job. But next to Cognito or Firebase, identity domain still feels like a workforce tool doing a consumer job. Everything you saw is on GitHub. The Terraform, the functions, the SPA, and the setup scripts, all in one repo. Clone it and stand the whole thing up yourself. And when you're done, the destroy script tears the infrastructure back down, and delete domain removes the identity domain, so you're not left paying for anything still running.